Okay, so I have a really interesting social media post. It's about Wendy's back in 2017.
The burger place.
Burger place.
Okay.
Yeah.
The redhead.
The redhead,
Gotcha.
yeah, the redhead girl burger place. But so anyway, a troll started to engage with them on Twitter, saying like, you guys know you freeze your beef. Like we all laugh at your fresh, never frozen beef slogan.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So their social media manager decided to take a different approach than what they've always done, which is just very safe, kind of corporate-y,
Yeah.
like no
Just
personality.
Yeah,
basically.
right.
And so like this lady was at home, said she was watching Law and Order, and she responded to him. And she reminded him like yes, we do never we never freeze our beef, right?
Yeah.
And so this guy responded and said, so you deliver it raw on a hot truck? And it said her response changed everything for their company. So she fired back with a simple reminder, and that, let's see, it's really small here, but she says, where do you store cold things that aren't frozen? And he said, y'all should give up. McDonald's, McDonald's has you guys beat with their breakfast. And then she delivered what the knockout punch was, and she said, you don't have to bring them into this just because you forgot refrigerators existed for a minute there.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I guess this like exploded. Like
Yeah.
people started retweeting this, got featured. Like influencers were doing reaction videos, and the result was very interesting. So they changed their brand voice completely.
Yeah.
And they kind of were a little bit more sassy. And it said in 2017, because of this single shift in voice, it said that their net income increased by almost 50%, jumping from 129.6 million to 194 million.
That's crazy.
It said their global sales exceeded 10 billion for the first time ever, and their Twitter following surged by 300,000 plus in just 6 months.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just because of that shift in voice.
Yeah, I've known that so there's certain companies that are more like this, that like to talk kind of crap. And like that, like McDonald's is not one of them. McDonald's kind of does their own thing. Burger King has it a little bit. Wendy's is very sassy. Slim Jim they do funny things, and they come on news. They comment on, and it's funny because like some of these accounts are like, why do you follow their social media? Like,
right.
Who cares what Wendy's is? And I think like same thing with Slim Jim. It's like it is a beef stick. Like, why do you? So they make it entertaining. They totally like their entire thing is like, I just looked
smart.
up. It's like 1.9 million, I think, or something like that for Slim Jim.
Really?
That's on Instagram. That's insane.
Well,
like
think about it. Like if they're commenting on like stuff that people are reading, like that's just free exposure. You know,
like well, especially your blue check mark, so you're at the top of the list. And if you're funny, then people like it. Then it kicks it. It just makes sure you stay there. Like, it's such a good strategy.
And people are like, "Oh, I forgot about Slim Jim."
Well, and it's like, and it's fun. It's like the boring. Okay, we're just going to be very, stick to the script type thing. It's like, well, sure, you can do that, but like, why? Like, it's not benefiting you at all.
It emphasizes the fact that we are shifting into just more of like an entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Companies need to get on board with being able to entertain. Otherwise, I think they're going to fall behind.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that it's no longer social media, it's entertainment media. And it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like to me, it totally makes sense. You don't really socialize as much. It's what grabs your attention and what you enjoy to watch more than anything.
Look at your Instagram feed. When was what percentage of what you see is people that you actually follow?
Yes, the tiniest
very slim.
I mean, like we were talking about this not too long ago, where it's like it's someone you follow, it's a sponsored post, it's recommended post, a sponsored post, recommended post, then another person. Like
right.
It's like 1 out of or 2 out of like 10 basically are people you actually follow, but most of it's just recommended.
But I keep scrolling. It works.
You just keep doing it, and I think Facebook is probably one that is still pretty. I mean, they have a lot of recommended posts now. They have a lot of ads. But it's still kind of more social, where it's like catching up, like, oh yeah, this person posted something, like, oh, there's 47, grandma posted 47 family photos from the last event, that kind of thing.
Right. I'll still see stuff from like that was posted years ago from people that I follow.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing about Facebook is like something popped up and it was like, I was like, I don't understand why they posted this. And then I look, and it was like from 3 weeks ago. And it's like, oh, it's just a completely different kind of social media. But yeah, I think the entertainment part is really important. But like what you said about free exposure on those big events, like that's exactly what it is. It's such a good idea to think of it like that. Like you're commenting on something that everybody's going to see. If it's like big news channels or something viral, it doesn't even have to be like, because if they're getting fed similar stuff to what we're getting fed, like whatever Slim Jim or Wendy's or whatever, their social media manager is getting fed natural stuff that's blowing up, whether it's, AI baby videos or something like that. And if they comment on it, they're going to be that top comment and people are going to see them, and it just helps
people pay a lot of
in.
money to get in front of that many people.
Right. And so it's free. And but you have to be on top of it. You have to be witty. That's another thing. And I don't think AI is witty enough yet either. So it's not like you can just use AI. I think AI
you can get
help.
some ideas.
You can get some ideas, but a lot of the time you're just like, those are corny.
Yeah.
Like this, it's not quite there. I just don't think it understands humor as good as regular like analytics and just the way we talk.
It's pretty far off
pretty good,
in
but
that respect.
the humor, it's lacking a little bit. But I think you get ideas. There are certain times like, oh, that's funny. They made these two connections. So anyway, yeah, I think that's a smart way to do it. If you have a business, put some personality behind it. Don't just be a robot. No one really cares. If you're trying to gain a following, you're trying to gain traction, you're going to have to ruffle some feathers.
You're going to drive some people away.
Yeah.
And that's just, you're not going to be able to please everybody. Yeah. But as we saw with Wendy's, like, I mean, who doesn't want to like increase their revenue by 50% within a year, you know?
Right. Yeah.
And that's huge. So it's definitely worth ruffling a few feathers if you can actually amplify your voice.
Thanks for listening. Every week we go over news, tips, tricks, and best practices to help you grow your small business. So follow and subscribe below.
For more information, check out our website at launchingpros.com, where you get access to a bunch of free resources and courses designed to launch and grow your business online. Check out the links below.